Good morning. So, I'm going to talk about something that I've been dealing with today um, in regards to ableism and how people proved my point. So, a few days ago this week, right, on Twitch during my stream, I talked about ableism in regards to cooking, where disabled people like myself, sometimes we do not have the spoons to cook a full meal. And sometimes, we need like prepared meals, right? Like prepared meals to make things easier. I myself, I live with fibromyalgia and arthritis. And sometimes there are days where my body is in a lot of pain and, I'm dealing with a pain flare and I don't necessarily have the spoons to cook, right? Same thing with my husband, Ron. He is diabetic. He has type 2 diabetes. He has arthritis, right? And yeah, sometimes there are days where both of us are, you know, just not having a great day with, our pain management, or we're tired and we say, you know what, let's try to figure out a meal plan, right? And it's not like we're eating junk food or anything. We don't really do that, um, right? But I talked about the fact that sometimes there are people who make like comments like saying that quote we're lazy or that people don't deserve, disabled people don't deserve to treat themselves, to like eating out or or ordering takeout. And I talked about that, about like, just advocated, just be kind. You don't know what someone's going through, you don't know what someone's dealing with, you don't know anything about them. So don't make assumptions, don't be rude, just be kind, right? So that was clipped, right? And somebody did a clip of it. Yeah, one of our community members did a clip of it, and I said, okay, yeah, let's post it on YouTube, on my YouTube channel for short. Right? I forgot about it. Right? I forgot about it, and I'm uploading, past stream. I post the VODs on YouTube, and I see that I have comments, and I say, okay, well, what comments are those, right? And it's comments on the YouTube short about, ableism. And there were maybe two comments that were nice, and the rest of them 100% proved my point. The rest of them were filled with ableism. One of them was ableist, racist, and queerphobic towards me. Um, Two of them were from men being full misogynist, like saying that, oh, I was lying, and oh, grow up, woman, women should cook no matter what. Yeah, comments like that, right? And the one that was basically being full ableist and racist and queerphobic to me was from a woman. Yeah, a pick me. And of course, the moderation on YouTube is absolutely shit. Okay? So yes, was I able to remove those comments and hide the people that made the rude comments from my channel? Yes. And yes, I reported each and every single one of the comments because no, that's not okay. That's not okay to do, right? But I know, speaking for myself, I know as a queer Asian woman, I'm queer and Filipino, and yes, I happen to be disabled, right? But it does not mean that I am lazy. It does not mean that I'm lying. And again, just because you can't physically see the illness, the disability, it does not mean that the person doesn't have it, right? Like, my goodness, the amount of people that felt really comfortable just because they're, hiding on the internet behind a screen, being full bigot, full ableist, full racist, full queerphobic, yeah. And, one of the original comments, gay, it's just like, oh, yeah, congratulations. You figured out the secret that I'm an openly out queer person just existing. You feel good about yourself? And yeah, I'm a little mad. I'm a little angry because I'm not the only one who deals with this level of bullshit. I'm not the only one who deals with things like this. And the fact that that little clip made so many people see bigots so angry about a disabled person existing, about advocating for, understanding and being kind and just not judging people for what they have to do or what they can't do, right? And telling a disabled person that they're lazy speaks volumes to me about the kind of person you are in your public day to day life. It means that you are showing that you have zero empathy for other human beings. And honestly, I feel sorry for you because that's a really sad way to live your life. To sit there and judge others when you have no idea what they're dealing with, no idea what they're going through, and thinking that it somehow makes you better than them by saying those mean, hurtful things. Or maybe you're going through some stuff too, and instead of handling that in a constructive way, you decide that you are going to be destructive and mean and lash out and take it out on people that don't deserve it. You have a choice. I have a choice in the things I say and do. To all of you out there, you have a choice in the things you say and do. And I'm just noticing a pattern of just constant cruelty from far too many people, and far too many people making being a bigot their whole entire personality. And that is just sad. There's no reason to go out of your way to say mean things. And again, like I know, quote, it's the internet, right? People are going to do what they're going to do. But here's the thing, my question, like in general, is would you say that directly to a person's face? If you're out in public, say you're getting a cup of coffee or, you're on your way to work, would you say those mean things to a person's face? Like right to their face in person? Because I guarantee most of you would not do that. Like the things you say on the internet, right? Because you think that hiding behind a screen gives you some kind of bulletproof vest, right? You wouldn't say it to a person in public because you know that there would be consequences to your actions. You know that. But yet, you're on the computer and you just say those mean, horrible things, right? Like, you know what? Yeah, it's people I don't even know. You don't know me. That's fine, right? But I also do not have to put up with your bad behavior. So yeah, the YouTube moderation is crap. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? But I am still going to delete those comments. I'm still going to report them, right? And report your channel if because a couple of people that made those comments, oh, guess what? They make videos and post them on YouTube as well. And it's just like, what do you think, will happen, especially if you're monetized, if they see that there are multiple reports of you being a bigot, right? I don't think you're going to be monetized for much longer, right? Because according to the rules, that's not good, is it? I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm angry and I'm frustrated because I'm just going about my day, right? I'm just trying my best to live my life and do the best I can, right? Do the best I can. And I try my best not to be mean. And I try my best to be as kind as I can and do what I can when I can. And I do advocate that others do that as well. Like, do your best to be kind to yourselves and be kind to each other. Do what you can when you can. If you can help, help, right? And it's just disappointing. It's disappointing to see that behavior in people time and time and time again. I am not surprised by it, but I am always forever disappointed by it. There's no reason to be mean. There's no reason to be cruel. There's no reason to go out of your way to say hurtful things to people, to say unkind things to people, because again, you have no idea what somebody is going through. You have no idea. So why go out of your way to be needlessly cruel to people just because you can? That's ridiculous. And like I said before, I feel sorry for you because you sit there and you say these mean things, right? And or you probably do mean things too. I don't know, right? But that behavior with those comments shows me like the kind of person you are. And I believe you. To everyone else, who does their best to be kind, you know, thank you. I mean it. It's nice when people are actually kind. It's refreshing when people are kind. To the people who think it's okay to go out of your way to be mean, right? To say mean things, to just constantly be awful to others. I really hope that if you were having a bad day, if you were going through it, if you're going through something terrible, if you're having a hard time, if you become disabled, if that happens, I hope that people are far kinder to you than you were to me, and than you were to, the others that you are cruel to. I hope they are far kinder to you, because it is not good when you are going through it and then you have a whole group of people just punching down on you. It doesn't feel good. So I hope that they're kinder to you, and I hope maybe you learn from it and grow as a person and be better, but that's entirely up to you. To everyone else in our community, thank you for being kind. Thank you for being supportive. I appreciate it. I know Ron appreciates it after the year we've had, right, with his hospital emergency and everything that happened. It means a lot to us, all the love and support. Thank you for being kind. Thank you for being supportive. We appreciate you. Please keep doing your best to be as kind as you can. Be as kind as you can. Do your best, to just try and make the world a little better for you and everyone in it. Until next time, bye everyone.